Sarah thought Kit might be the one person who could help her survive the pressure building inside prison, but his answer leaves her more isolated than ever, and what happens next makes it clear that her situation could be getting much worse. In tonight's Coronation Street, Todd realizes that Sarah is in serious trouble and alerts Kit that she needs help. Kit eventually goes to the prison to visit his ex, but Sarah's problem is far more complicated than he may have expected. During their meeting, Sarah explains that another inmate, Kacey, has been threatening her. Kacey wants Sarah to convince Kit to help her son escape an armed robbery charge. For Kit, the request is completely unrealistic. Rather than offering Sarah the reassurance she clearly needs, he refuses to become involved. Even worse, he responds bitterly by suggesting that if Sarah needs someone on her side, perhaps she should turn to Gary again. That rejection immediately raises the stakes for Sarah because she now has to return to Kacey without the result Kacey wanted. Sarah tries to apologize and hopes that will be enough to end the conflict, but Kacey is furious when she discovers that Kit refused to cooperate. The confrontation quickly becomes physical, with Kacey grabbing Sarah and throwing her around the cell. Sarah is left frightened and vulnerable, and the biggest concern is that this may not be an isolated incident. Kacey has already shown how far she is willing to go when she feels Sarah has failed her. Kit, meanwhile, is facing another problem involving Harry. Sarah, Adam, and Bethany have started questioning whether Kit is really able to give Harry the attention he needs. Their concern grows after they learn that Kit missed a phone call from Glenda at Little Big Shots. Kit insists that missing the call was simply a one-time mistake, but Adam is clearly not convinced that everything should continue as before. He offers to take Harry for the rest of the school holidays, presenting it as a way to reduce the pressure on Kit. This creates an interesting contrast in Kit's storyline. On one side, Sarah desperately wants him to intervene in a situation he believes he cannot fix. On the other, his family is questioning whether he can handle the responsibilities already in front of him. Whether Kit accepts Adam's offer or sees it as a challenge to his commitment to Harry could become important going forward. Elsewhere, Sally and Tim finally seem to be making progress with Lucy. She shows genuine enthusiasm about having a special family tea at home, giving the Metcalfs some hope that she is beginning to open up. Unfortunately, that progress does not last. Lucy learns that Joni and Shanice are allowed to visit their mother Lou in prison, while she is not allowed to see her own jailed father face to face. From Lucy's perspective, the situation feels deeply unfair, and she quickly withdraws again. Sally and Tim may have good intentions, but this moment shows that helping Lucy is going to require more than simply creating a warm family environment. Her feelings about her father remain a major emotional barrier. And while all of that is unfolding, Idris is preparing to take a completely different kind of risk. Leanne gives him £5,000 to help him raise the money needed to buy Alia's share of Speed Daal. The problem is that even this amount is not enough. After talking with Ollie, Idris begins considering a dangerous shortcut. Instead of simply holding on to Leanne's money, he books Speed Daal for a private poker night, apparently hoping to turn the situation into a fast financial opportunity while keeping both Leanne and Alia unaware of what the event really is. That secrecy may be the biggest warning sign here. Idris is not just taking a financial risk, he is doing it with money Leanne gave him and at a business connected directly to Alia. So what could happen next? To be clear, these are only predictions based on the events revealed so far. Sarah may be forced to find another way of dealing with Kacey now that Kit has refused to help, and given Kacey's aggression, the pressure on Sarah could continue. Kit may also have to decide whether accepting Adam's offer regarding Harry is genuinely best for Harry, or whether doing so would confirm the doubts already surrounding him. Lucy's frustration about being unable to visit her father could create further tension with Sally and Tim, especially if she believes they cannot understand what she is going through. And Idris's secret poker night could easily become a major problem if Leanne or Alia discovers what he is doing with the money. And Speed Daal. Nothing beyond these possibilities has been confirmed here, but every one of these storylines now has the potential to become much more complicated. And with Sarah trapped under increasing pressure while Idris quietly gambles with more than just money, the next episode could reveal whose risky decision comes back to haunt them first.